They call me a witch because I'm a woman, and an enchantress because I'm pretty. Damn them! I deserve as much respect as any male wizard. The land is sick, and in using magic to heal it, I'll earn their admiration.
Who says men are stronger than women? I bested the village blacksmith at wrestling when I was 15 and killed my first man in a fair fight less than a year later. The land sickens. It needs a woman's strong hand to restore it.
They say there are only two ways of living for a poor girl on the streets: prostitution or starvation. I took the third way. I steal from the rich and give it all to my poor self. At least in this corrupt world, I'm a hero to myself.
A strong mind and a grasp of magic are all a man really needs to fight evil. I've seen an aged mage wither a mighty warrior with a simple word and a gesture. Such a mage will I be, using magic to remake the broken land.
I'm a bad boy, but you have to be to survive on the streets. To live in the gutter, a lad has to learn to cut corners, and on occasion, cut other people's purse strings. These days, the law only serves the rich, so I help myself.
I am strong, as a man should be. The strength of my body and my skill with weapons are all I will need to defeat the many foes I will doubtless meet in my life. Evil must be cleansed with iron, gripped in a strong hand.
Ah, my friend, you're awake at last. How are you feeling? My name is Joram. I'm one of the healers here. As to how you got here, well, it's an odd tale. 3 days ago, while I was searching for some herbs on the edge of the forest, a small white cat drew my attention. I mean, it actually seemed to want me to go with it. I followed it cautiously, and literally stumbled over your unconscious body. I immediately brought you back here. It was lucky for you that cat was watching out for your interests. A little longer, and you'd have been food for the kites. You're welcome. And don't be glum, whatever your problems are. If I hadn't found you when I did, with the help of good fortune and a cat, you'd be stone dead by now. We healers have a saying, as long as you've breath, you've reason to be happy. You're in my house in Alaroth, a small community of healers. In normal times, this place would be bustling with activity, but things have been rather quiet due to the recent troubles. You mean apart from the orc bandits infesting the woods, and the fact that we've lost contact with the source? Well, our leader, Mardanius by name, seems to have gone, how should I put it? Well, he seems to have gone as crazy as a loon. Yes, that's the only way to put it. He's constantly raving about dark chambers and evil spirits, and he thinks everybody is a servant of the dark powers. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's been possessed by a demon. Of course, that can't be true. Nobody has gone down with possession in centuries. Well, that's good of you, my friend. And I don't want to sound rude, but we are, after all, professional healers. If we can't help him, I doubt a simple adventurer could do better. And then again, so far all our efforts of curing him have failed, and the man is in constant mental pain. Maybe strange illnesses must be cured by strange methods. Follow the street outside my house, a little bit to the south, and then go west. His house is next to the old well. Before you go, I couldn't carry your belongings with me when I brought you here. Feel free to take anything you find necessary from my house. We healers believe in sharing what we have with the needy. Oh, you're very welcome. You can always repay me later, if you feel in my debt. Perhaps you should pay George a visit. He has a small shop and could provide you with some basic gear for a reasonable price. But I'm sure an adventurer like yourself will find ways of making enough money, even here in poor Alaroth. He lives in the southeast of the village, near the gate. Mardanius, my poor old friend. What are you doing outside?
What? Who? Oh, it's you, Landlord. I was... Ah, he will come! The end is upon us!
Shilloi! You're raving, Mardanius. You must take more rest. Come, let me take you home.
But Nemesis is near! We must be vigilant! We must be pure! We must behave! Oh, what did you say, Lanilo? Rest? Oh, yes, I could try to sleep. If only the voice in my head would be silent.
Beware, dangerous dwarf to the north. Signed, Lanelore.
Mardanius, my friend. Did you drink the herbal tea I prepared for you?
Oh, look! Here they come! Oh, begone, foul creatures!
Oh, dear me. Come, Mardanius, I'll feed you the medicine myself.
Doom and destruction! What? You! Oh, Thelion Ashnitor, the Lord of Decay! Oh, begone, foul demon!
No, it's me, Lanilor. Oh, come, let me make you some more of that hot tea.
I will not drink your foul brew, Thelion. Do you really think you can fool me? Taste my power!
No, Mardanius, no! I am Lanilor!
The door's locked. This door is locked tighter than a dwarf's ale purse. Yes! Ha! Locked.
You can't do that. I need the stuff right now. Look how my hands are shaking.
You didn't pay me for the last delivery, old man. From now on, it's gold on the barrelhead before you get your herbs. Understood?
Please, I'll pay you as soon as I get the money myself. I haven't had many customers because of the damned orc raiders in the woods, but I'll sell something soon, I promise.
George, don't waste my time. If you don't have the gold to pay me, you don't get your herbs. End of story.
Look, perhaps I'll tell my colleagues about your little secret, huh? You wouldn't like that now, would you? Please, just a little bunch on credit, I'm begging you.
Look at you, George. You're pathetic. Send for me if you get my money before the cold shakes get you.
There it is, next to the table. Don't move it. It's very fragile.
Ugh, it's locked. don't have a key that fits this lock. Yes! This door is locked tighter than a dwarf's ale purse. Brilliant! Sorry, I can't use that.
Brilliant.
Yes.
John, plague victim. An unnamed victim of fire fever. May he rest in peace. Here lies the late, unlamented Jake. No flowers, especially not from my wife. Signed, Jake. Here lies Esmeralda, wifed Jake. May she rest in peace. Somebody's added a line on this gravestone. Good riddance, signed Jake. Margaret, plague victim. Dahlia, plague victim. An unnamed victim of fire fever. May he rest in peace.
I live. Who put my wife's flowers on my grave? You? Have no respect for the wishes of the dead? Now die and see how you like it.
I don't have enough magical energy to do that.
awakens me. You shouldn't have come into this cellar. Now you will never leave again.
I can't perform any more of this blasted magic. Let me rest for a while. Yes!
Come on.